here is part 2 of our FELD ripping video from the other night. If you wanted to see part 1, which was just the cars, go check out the part 1, which I'll put this video in the annotations, which I can't do until after this premiere is over. But this is the rest of our video from that night, which was over 40 minutes long. So if you only care about us taking down them, about removing the cars, go watch part 1. But if you want to sit back and enjoy some stupid arguments and laughing and mocking them, this is the video for you. And also, I'm doing this announcement after part 1 is up, as I'm now rendering part 2 by the time you see this video. But the Feldbots, when they saw part 1, had a giant meltdown and a shit fit, and being the whiny, spoiled brats that they were, they raided Adam's server and had a diarrhea meltdown that shat out of their diapers, so we had to clean up their messes, and they left a whole bunch of stuff for us to make fun of and debunk. So because of that, we're gonna have to do a part 3. Now, unfortunately, that could probably be a while before that will happen, because we gotta organize a date for us to even do our discussion again, which could be days from now, sounds like. So it might be a week before you actually see part 3, but it's gonna happen. And if it keeps up, it'll keep going on and on and on. So that's all I gotta say here. Now, time to enjoy part 2. But anyways, now that we got that rant out of the way, let's have a little bit of fun of mocking 2 main people that we have to deal with all the damn time. First, involving the cars. Let's go mock the dumbest one, and that is Swag, or as what was his username on Sim Monsters, Adam?
Skyliner.
Skyliner.
Yeah, because he makes a whole bunch of really good trucks and stuff. Unfortunately, these pictures Duncan posts, unfortunately, are probably too small to see. I'm trying to hit open tab, because Duncan posts like 4 pictures. I can barely see what he says. God, maybe a Duncan, whatever server you're on, maybe you can read him out or something like that, or someone can maybe get a better shot of him, because I can't really see. It's like I'm too grainy to see what he said. Oh, let's see what in general. Oh, Duncan posting Goldberg's Run World Files 1 debunking it. But, yeah, we'll get to that later. But maybe I'll just try and read out, because it's going to be kind of difficult to see. Because this was Aaron talking. Hey, Aaron, you talked to him in this one argument. Maybe you remember what server it was on, so you maybe post pictures?
I think it was somewhere in this Rigs of Rod's Monster Jam server. I could be wrong.
Just don't say anything, just fine.
Yeah, it was.
But this one picture, the first picture I think Duncan posted, it was Aaron saying, so your argument is invalid. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. And Swag saying he spelled valid incorrectly, so he had to re-say it. It's valid. Yours is invalid. A flying truck can be more dangerous. Get rid of trucks then? That is stupid as your argument.
You're
What
stupid.
the fuck? He can't even make grammatical sense because he's so retarded. Jesus fucking Christ. I can't even read what he's saying. He's so stupid. But basically, okay, thank you, Aaron. This is much better. Let me see. The one picture. I'm better. Better. Give me one good reason why cars are a safety issue. And of course, Duncan said that is dumb. When were cars safety issue? All right, here we go. Swag saying, flying pieces. Trucks, tires popping. Happened in Chile. Part of the front bumper flew. I still remember. I don't have footage of it. It was Dalmatians freestyle. Okay, flying pieces. That's happened with the truck part. So by that logic, they're not safe. So we can't do that. And tires popping. Tires popping is not a safety issue. You fucking moron. Especially if they're still connected to the truck. Jesus Christ, you're stupid. See, a flying
like
car piece can hurt someone really bad, you know. What were you saying, Adam?
There's also one thing I want to add. Like, he actually really loved the track in Chile, but now all of a sudden he's complaining about it.
Yeah, Swag, what the fuck?
So
I know
if you guys don't remember.
I know, yeah.
Because
If you
you guys
remember
don't
the
remember,
Chile track I did back in
Chile.
November, I did a video on how FELD did a much better track in Chile and actually gave praise for that. For all of you that didn't know, since I'm such a Feld hated irrationally. I gave them credit for it. Meanwhile, all the Feld bots in Adam's server, they had a meltdown over it. It was so funny. they claim I don't give Feld a chance. I gave Feld a chance, and they had a meltdown over it. It was so funny. What you gotta say about that stupidity for all of you who didn't know that? Oh boy.
They wouldn't last back in the day.
Yep. Oh boy. And of course Duncan read a new one. And oh yeah, what was he saying about? Didn't he say something, you stupid Am, besides the one about that advanced auto parts Riggs Garage track? You too. Let me go back to.
I don't even remember.
I don't
remember that. You just said take out the cars and replace it with a dirt ramp or something.
Yeah,
like
that was really funny. Take out the cars and replace it with dirt ramp and you're good on that Riggs Garage picture. Yeah, because Adam's gonna easily be able to just do that because I know it's really difficult to edit them, right? But of course, you know what? I'm not surprised seeing as he's a contrarian retard, and by the way, he's still butthurt that Mayumi won't give him his nudes, as you'll see the pictures of how much he harassed Mayumi. He just got exposed. Well, you've been exposed for being a sick pervert, even worse than me. I don't want nudes. I have a real life girlfriend. 11 days later, yo, Japanese bitch, send me nudes. Yo, your Japanese booty tells me you want it. And there's this one about, you freestyle sucks. Oh wait, you are Japanese. That's right. Ooh, pretty racist there, Swag. Jesus Christ. I'm not scared of a Japanese girl that is girlfriend to the retarded Shrek. I'm Mayumi's my woman, and I'm Adam's woman, apparently, for all of you didn't know. According to Swag, I'm Adam's fat girlfriend. This is too funny. He's probably still mad that he got banned from the server for his stupidity. That is just too funny.
I already know what Adam's hurt when he sees this. Oh my god.
Yep, he's already probably disliking, probably
He'll
going to
probably
harass Mayumi
strike
right
the
now.
video for harassment or something.
Yep. So,
I thought Najee was gonna be Adam's girlfriend.
What?
So,
No.
So, anyone want to say
gonna be
anything about
Mayumi's
Swag
girlfriend
being
instead.
exposed for stupidity? Well,
He deserves it for being a failed ass kisser anyway.
hey, he admits he's a failed ass kisser, remember?
We have all the
The
proof
failed
right
ass
here.
kisser is
For like
always a
the
failed ass
past
kisser.
30 minutes I've been recording.
He kisses it so deep.
Good one, Tommy. And now, of course, after everyone got a good laugh at Swag stupidity, now we get someone who's more sinister, I guess you could say.
Swags is a fucking retard.
Yep, and if you think he's retarded, this guy's even more retarded. Do any of you, I'm sure some of you know, but like Tommy, Chance, that you might not know about him, do you know 8-Bit Motorsports
Yeah.
on YouTube?
Yes.
I already know
He's
you do. I'm
actually
not
on my
talking to you, you
friends
fucking
list,
idiot. I'm talking
too.
to Chance and Tommy. So shut up. So, you know Tommy?
Not really, not me. I
Well,
don't listen to idiotic people like him.
I've
oh, he's
heard
gonna be so
someone
triggered
like him.
by that one. But anyways, his name is Josh. He does YouTube videos all the time and stuff. He's actually trying to get a job with Feld to be an announcer when he's old enough. And he is like one of the biggest Feld ass kissers. One, he's not really good at announcing, and he thinks he's a better announcer than me. And he said he was going to do a commentary series to challenge me. What you all got to say about that?
Yeah.
That ain't how it goes.
Dead.
He's all talk. He's a fucking retard.
I put no
I haven't
problems
seen
for
a
him to be
single
an
video on
announcer,
that yet, so.
But he wants to learn
Yeah,
from the
I'm
wrong
telling
person
him
known as
for my
Ryan
commentary
BKT
too, so.
Tyler Lacoste.
But anyways, he says some really dumb things. I haven't found all of them, but here's something really funny in the meantime, which I'll probably put in the video. Back in September, we had a huge fight on Adam's server about the World Finals location being changed. Oh my god, it went on for like 3 hours, and they ruined my night because I was watching the Jets-Lions Monday Night Football game, and they ruined that for me big time. But then again, it was a blot, so who really cares? Oh my god, so many stupid things they said of him. Said in that thing. One of the things they said was Josh said that was so funny. He said, "If Feld didn't exist, if Feld didn't buy Monster Jam wouldn't exist today." Ah! What do you guys say about that?
Ice.
I can roast him by saying Monster Truck Throwdown.
Yep. And MTWS too.
Yeah.
And no.
Hey, Chance, what do you got to say about that?
Like-
And all
Without
the
Feld's
indies.
Other
All
monster
the
truck
indie
companies
promotions.
run without Feld's approval. Perfectly fine.
And then, of course, let's get to the main point, though, about him defending the cars being changed. So, where was the one? Oh, here's one really funny that Duncan showed that I actually can see too. When someone posted about the cars being removed, I guess it's on Josh's Monster Jam server. He even agreed with us that it was too far, but then he rejected Duncan's claim, pointing out that I'm not a Feld ass kisser. Yeah, you're a fucking dirty liar. I've been told that he actually likes the older tracks like I do, yet if you do, why do you shit on me and everyone else that wants to bring them back? So which one is it?
He's trying to be cool with the others.
Yeah, if you like him, then you shouldn't have
Not.
any, if
It's
you like
his server.
If you like if you like all the tracks, if you say you like the older tracks, then if I say let's bring it back, you shouldn't care or maybe even be supportive of it instead of shitting on me like you do on Adam's server all the time before you left. So funny. But then here was the one, as we got a whole bunch of them. I can't really see. Oh yeah, this was the one about that Adam posted. Shit, I can't see. Hey Adam, do you still got? No, oh, that's the one I posted. Hey Adam, you still got the picture of when he said about the attendance going up? This is really funny.
I'm gonna have to find that again.
Ah, crap. Well, in the meantime, let's get back to this. I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of editing to this video. Here was a picture that Adam posted earlier. Because Adam did a comment on one of, I guess, Monster Jam's recent videos about bringing back cars. He said, bring back the freestanding crush cars. Adam, you should have said turning cars, since that's what they're called. They're not a safety concern, and you know it for a fact. You're only doing this for the money. Monster trucks themselves are more dangerous than crush cars. You can't give love to the older generations of monster truck fans by getting rid of them. Josh, being the moron he is, replied, Adam, do you realize a majority of people don't care? They don't have to appeal to the older generation. They want to appeal more to younger and more modern generation. This saves money, time, effort, and it's safer for track crew members who could cut their hands on shards. Oh, boo-hoo! That's the case already today with the parts on the track, you fucking idiot!
That's why you wear gloves if you're a track crew guy.
Yeah, no. If you cut yourself on shards, then you're just straight up being irresponsible.
Hey,
That's your own fault.
Yeah, my parents do scrap to get some money around. Guess what they do when they take scrap out? They wear really high quality gloves. It's not that hard to do. Caught on shards. Jesus Christ, that was a terrible one. And then about the the majority don't care about the changes. I'm pretty sure when I do a video, ripping Feld a new one, I get a whole bunch of support saying otherwise. Meanwhile, when you defend Feld, you get a massive amount of dislikes in comparison, like our World Finals 20 videos. He's so
It's like you
Yeah,
got
almost
8 people together in 2 days for this argument, and they've gotten 2 people so far to agree with the changes.
Now, what were you saying, Matthew?
Oh.
Just gonna pause and Duncan. I was saying, I'm pretty sure a lot of the new people do not really like, don't like the track, and also I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that don't like seeing the 5 or 6 Gravediggers in the finals either. So
Yeah, that's true. That reminds me too, because I'm sure all of you know Monster Jam's going to Seattle next month. Mayumi told a couple of her male friends about, and she's telling them about the changes, so who knows? Masha might have lost out maybe on $100 of tickets right then and there. If we can ever hear more about her doing that. Pretty fucking pathetic. Anyone else have to say anything? As I'm still trying to find some. Okay, here we go. Adam posted some of the pictures. Here's the one about the tires being changed. Anthony posted a picture that I just mentioned earlier about the tires being there. Replacing the tires. The cars with the tires. And Anthony said they use tires for racing like they used to. Josh said, they worked really well. Drivers can make turns tighter because they'll just squish a tire. Motherfucker, if they don't have 5-second penalties, that's not the point, you fucking idiot! They're supposed to be there so they stay on the track! What the fuck? How do you not realize this when we all could realize it? God damn, you're so stupid! Jesus Christ! God
What's
damn!
even the point of going around the tires if you can just go over them?
Exactly! What the fuck? He's so retarded!
Add something to this. So far, I've only seen racing from Minneapolis. I've seen at least 2 trucks run over the tires. They both spun out, but still, if you maintain like your balance and keep your truck perfectly straight through the turns, you're basically just cutting the turns and no penalty involved. You're not supposed to cut the track.
Wait, so you're saying there's no 5-second penalty whatsoever?
As far as I know, no.
Then that ruins the point of it! If you're gonna have the tires there, have the 5-second penalty for fuck's sake! Oh, so stupid! Jesus Christ, so many stupid people. And then of course, here was the one about the stadiums that Adam posted up. Someone posted, should we be concerned with Monster Jam's decline in attendance? Oakland was barren, Miami 1 and 2 were half full, and show 1 was half full. That's most likely And the show that we all watch on your server, the Tampa show, that was the first one, right? That I was watching with you all.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was so fucking empty when we saw that one black guy stream from all the way in the top. Like, the one side was so barren and shit. So, we were right on that. It's not just me seeing it, it's others too.
Actually,
Josh, you're saying? Whoever was talking.
I just posted a picture of, you can see like the front row of like people. There's not very many of them.
Yeah, here's a picture. Do you know what track this is?
That's Tampa.
Yeah, oh, that's right. See, Raymond J. say. Yeah, here's a picture of Brodozer and his Tampa run, which, if I remember correctly, wasn't Brodozer like in the middle of freestyle? Or at least around the middle?
I think he was in the upper half of freestyle. I can't remember what he got.
But it was definitely not like first or anything, so it wasn't like, oh, maybe it was just people like going like to the bathroom or get food and they're just coming not back in time. No, this was sometime a couple trucks in, so everyone would probably be back in time. It very grainy, but you can see in those 2 front rows in front of Brodozer underneath it, those are empty seats everywhere. And look at the top, it's so grainy, but you can see empty fucking seats everywhere. Matter of fact, I don't even really see anyone up there in the top rows in the picture. So how can anyone tell me with a straight face that they're not declining? But we gotta get to Josh's point, which I was trying to get to. This is what he wrote to this one person. Overall attendance is actually up. Most of the evidence of attendance declines is baseball stadiums, which this is a football stadium, Raymond James Stadium, which have very large amount of seats, even though football stadiums actually have more seats, and won't sell out for Monster Jam events. And Miami had 2 shows, so people had to choose which one they would attend to, plus stay-in fees are fucking crazy. Yeah, you're a fucking bullshitter. And Miami, I already said it. And overall, Florida attendance is actually, attendance is slightly down because of the World Finals being in the state. Well, ain't that a good reason why the World Finals shouldn't be there? Trust me, Monster Jam is doing just fine on attendance numbers. If we had declining numbers, we would see discounts, promotions, and whole 9 yards. Nothing to be concerned about. What a bunch of bullshit. Oh yeah, what was that one thing, you posted about him lying? Find that too. But anyways, what do y'all guys say about that? Ain't that pathetic or what?
Yeah, it is. It's really pathetic.
Oh yeah,
I think I just posted another picture from a different angle.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
of Tampa.
That's a way better quality pic.
Is that still Tampa, 2019?
Yeah, I think so. That's what the picture said on Google.
Well, it is red seats, which Raymond James Stadium does have red seats, so I guess it's... look at all that empty rows, for God's sake. How can you say with a straight face that, no, Monster Jam's not facing an attendance problem? It is! We all see it. You're just lying or being ignorant, and we know the real reason why he's saying it, because he wants to get a job so badly with Feld, and you can't ever criticize Feld if you want that job. You gotta kiss their ass at all costs. So anyone gotta say about this crap?
Feld? I have kisses.
So anyone got to say anything else about the decline in seats when we can see that, obviously?
And the fact that it's an undeniable fact, then pretty much said everything.
Anyone else?
Nope. Carry on.
Don't, fix everything, so just bring back all the crush cars, bring back better tracks, get rid of fan judging, and then we'll start seeing full seats again.
Yep. Oh, but we still got to find out one...
Easy as that. It's
I think it was on my
multipliers.
server actually where you said that about being a liar or whatever. We gotta find that too. Could you post it earlier? Oh, it was about the attendance. Yeah, so yeah, he's just full of shit. So yeah, Josh Swag and everyone that defends this crap. At this point, not only are you just fucking stupid, you're just straight up lying. You are a liar, and everyone can clearly see you're lying. You are denying reality, and you're fucking pathetic, and no, you are not the majority of Monster Jams fans. We fucking are. God. Anyone else want to say anything? I'm going to wrap this up soon, because I got to do a whole bunch of editing, and I didn't even have dinner yet, so I'm starving like crazy. I got an idea. How about, wait, shut up for a moment. How about we do this in a specific order? Each person has a turn. How about you start first, Adam?
Just come back to me. I'm still thinking.
All right, okay. Najee, let's get you out of the way. Get your funny ass out of the way. Make sure you have a meltdown, too.
Oh, the failed ass kissers! Y'all can just drop fucking dead and do not get your job at FELD, you fucking failed ass kissers.
That was a pretty funny one. All right, Matthew, you want to go?
Whoever thought the Fire and Ice event was a good idea is clearly wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they need to stop doing Fire and Ice. Never do that again. All right, what about Chance? You want to say anything?
All I gotta say is fuck you, FELD.
Yep, exactly. All right, Tom, you're back on. Can you talk now?
Hey.
What?
Oh, hey,
Does it work now?
I can't have his mic.
Does it
There you
work
go.
now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony,
From
you're a
the
little
old-
bit late. Hang on, Tommy. Anthony, you're a little bit late. We're almost wrapped up, so unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait till probably later, unless you want to add something in a little bit in a bit. So hang on a second. Now, Tommy, what were you saying?
From the old days, it was 3 wide over 3 sets of crush cars.
Yeah, I remember that. Good old days.
Then you go up a little bit more to the old style racing. That was all good.
Yep.
But if you flip it to now with World Finals, and I'm going to add this in, apparently they already have qualifiers for World Finals 20.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody has anything you want to say with what I'm about to say, chime in. We already have 2 Max Ds, 5 fucking Gravediggers.
Yeah, Matthew, you mentioned it earlier.
We have Monster Energy, Todd LeDuc, Tristan England, and Earthshaker. And then on top of that, I was reading that they don't do this by points, but yet it shows right here that they're doing it by points.
So what the fuck is it? Feld always fucking lies. They're stupid. They don't make up their minds, for God's sake. But do you have
Agreed.
anything else to say about the
Point is
tracks, though, in
whoever's first
particular?
place of each tour.
And then on top of all that, the All-Star super dumb crap, Gravedigger is on the same team as Max D.
Wow.
They
Fire.
put Gravedigger on the same team as Max D.
Fire
They did the
Gravedigger.
same.
How is that
They
possible?
did same
The whole
for the
Fire Ice
Marvel
thing was just
versus-
retarded. We can all agree with that. But Adam Silver will have a meltdown over it, but they know we're right. The Fire Ice thing was
So
just
they tell
stupid.
you,
They can cry
Actually tell
over-
you all
they
the
can
All-Stars.
cry,
Anthony,
but
stop.
We don't give a damn.
Anthony, Tommy's talking. Let him talk.
I can tell you your team that you want to know. And by the time I get to the 3rd truck, you'll be puking.
Oh boy. But more particularly, we were talking about the track itself. Or like when Josh and Swag said, what you gotta say about that?
Oh, yeah, they show the picture of the track. It shows turning.
You there? Keep freaking
So
up.
are they going to replace that with turning tires?
They're just so stupid. Alright, Anthony, since you got here, you want to say something really quickly? Because I think we still got Aaron waiting. And Am, too.
Yeah, I want to know what is the All-Star Challenge and how it's gonna work. It's gonna most likely gonna be something, but the problem is, what's gonna be about?
Well, it's in October,
Is it
because
just like
originally
the
they said it was going to be in
World Finals,
March.
or is it like the
And it's
Pro
on the
Bowl?
wiki. It was like 2 days show, if I remember correctly, 'cause I was seeing it the other day. Maybe Tommy knows off the top of his head.
Whoa. Wait a minute. October?
Yeah.
That's almost like the
Yes.
That's almost like the year.
Like week
That's
before my
fall.
B-Day. Yeah, because they originally said it was going
Oh
to be...
boy.
Here,
they
Here,
originally
I got the trucks. Tom Mint. For Rummel.
you keep breaking
Bigger
up.
Monster
So-
Wildflower to be announced.
Yeah, because they originally said it was going to be in March, and that's why I did the MTWS Anaheim event the week before
Zimmer
the
and
original
Joe,
date. Because I wanted to
Cynthia,
show.
and then
Go on, done talking.
Go on.
Oh yeah, Amphi, there's the wiki for you if you want to read it.
Alright, let me see.
Oh, October 12th for 12. Chris Ward said the 24th. When I checked the yard date, Jesus Christ, can they just make up their minds on the dates? Fucking idiots.
no.
It's FELD. They never make up their damn minds.
Exactly. Yeah, because I
And
did.
notice how there's a FELD sponsored truck in this event.
I didn't see it on the list unless it's that new truck Wildfire, whatever you're talking about.
No, it's
Dude,
called
dude.
Yeti.
It was Wildfire and
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I guess the captains of the fire ice crap. But yeah, I did the Anaheim event the week before the 24th because they originally said this was going to be like the original League of World Finals 20 if they did at that time. That's why I did the Anaheim show beforehand. Like, see, here's what we do. Now here's what they're gonna do, and you can see MTWS would run better. All right, so against Anthony's now reading it. All right, do you still have your thoughts, Aaron, or do you want Aaron to have a turn first?
Friday is best. This
You
is
can go, Aaron.
All right, Aaron, you go first.
Okay. So my question is, so for the All-Star Challenge, why do you need a separate thing that will be held in Las Vegas for All-Stars? Wasn't the point of the World Finals for the best of Monster Jam?
Or monster trucks. Yeah, I mentioned that too in my rant about the World Finals video last year. What they should have made the All-Star thing a rotation instead of the World Finals.
And
But
one thing
even
I
at
just
that,
wanna
why do
quickly-
they even need an All-Star Challenge?
Exactly.
If the World
It's
Finals
just
is
because of the Fire Ice series.
Well, we all know the real
Yeah.
reason. They're just fucking retarded. That's the real reason.
I add on to that. They even turned Sandboard Stadium into a regular stadium event as well in March.
Yes.
March? Maybe that's what
Jesus
that's what I was
Christ.
thinking of. Although I could have sworn they said All-Star Challenge was originally going to be in March. Huh. Yeah.
I think it was.
No. It's not. They said it was going to be, and then said no, and then said yeah, and then no.
Yeah, they can't make up their goddamn mind. Make up your
I got
fucking
it.
minds. At least I can do it for MTWS. Jesus Christ.
So you're gonna make an
Regular stadium
MTWS,
event
which
at
is gonna
Sanborn.
have the All-Star Challenge?
No.
Wow, okay.
But
Is it gonna be
Aaron-
better than this?
Turn it into a
This
regular
is just
stadium.
like the Pro Bowl, but it's
Oh, yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Aaron.
multi-truck
You can continue if
related.
you want.
yeah. Aaron, continue on.
Yeah.
What, Adam? Oh, okay. So, yeah, so with the World Finals 20 track, I just still don't understand how they plan on putting the starting line up in the stands. And they talk about cars or freestanding cars being safety hazard, but putting trucks up in the stands isn't.
Well, you're using your brain. Fel doesn't have a brain, remember? Although it's a completely separate topic, we're supposed to be talking about the cars, not necessarily the World Finals. But yeah, if they wanted to do a World Finals replica, they should have just done it in the stadium. And damn it, Anthony, I'm echoing. So you may want to mute yourself.
Hold on.
But anyways, Adam, you were gonna say.
Well, I guess what I have to say is that Monster Jam, pretty much the majority of fans right now, other than children, of course, are pretty much fans of, like, the old Monster Jam, where they actually had all the crush cars, all the buses, all the van stacks, pretty much crushable you can think of. And I've seen more comments on the Monster Jam YouTube channel where they talk about how great Monster Jam was in the past when they, had all the crush cars and stuff like that instead of the dirt ramps, and they're normally like the very top comments that are upvoted.
The only other
And-
comments that I see other than what you just mentioned, Adam, is Gravedigger the Amazing is my favorite.
That's why it wins 80% of the time on judgeszone.com.
But also,
That's why fan judging is absolutely atrocious.
Wow, this went from talking about tracks to World Finals 20 to ripping out the fan judge stuff. Damn it, Anthony, mute yourself so I don't echo.
How?
Just mute yourself.
How is that possible?
Yeah, no, even I,
Just mute.
Oh.
even with
'Cause I'm-
run in Miami, like on the Saturday show, she went super early in the lineup and got like a 9.7 immediately.
Yeah. Unless it was good for a 9.7, which I highly doubt that. But thank you, Adam, for...
No.
I didn't see, so I have no idea.
Like a 9, it was decent, but it's like a 9.3 at best.
But I remember like the Tampa, San Antonio, and Anaheim shows I saw, like everyone was overscored. Like the highest score I probably would have given was maybe like a 7, and everyone's like a 9 plus, something like that. Like, fuck off, that's nowhere near that high. But anyways, thank you, Adam, for reminding me about the older fans talking about, because I showed this months ago to Adam's server and crap to debunk the retards on the Monster Truck Wiki, which, by the way, the Monster Truck Wiki is run by us fans of monster trucks. It's not just Mushroom, it's monster trucks in total. So I wouldn't say that these people are not fans of the league, of the sport whatsoever. Here's the reception page of the World Finals for each one from 1 through 19. World Finals 1 through 5 has been fairly well received. They are especially popular among more old school Monster Jam fans who favor crush cars over dirt ramps. At the same time, they were slightly criticized for the lack of major airtime obstacles, which is full of shit. Although they have famous incidents like Scott Hartsock jumping over the center, jumping World Finals 3, remember? World Finals 5 was somewhat controversial due to large size and such. World Finals 6 and 7 were seen as improvement over 1 and 5 with improved ramps for great airtime while still keeping consistent relativity of the same format and shit. World Finals 8 through 12 was considered the golden age of the Monster Jam World Finals, which many fans consider to be the perfect blend between large, challenging dirt ramp obstacles, as well as the use of cars, vamps, and ear next to them, or even on top of them, but despite this, World Finals 11 was controversial with all that crap. So you see, these are the fans saying, we actually think the golden age was World Finals 8 for 12, which I have been saying all these damn years, like World Finals 9 was the best. Who was the best World Finals track ever?
The old days.
I have to say the one with the United States triple stack and
World Finals 9.
the World Finals 13.
But pretty much,
and
what is that one called World Finals 9? The track.
9 year.
Yeah, World Finals 9.
So many different obstacles,
10 and
famous
11,
bus triple, they had like a
and
tanker
12.
van, the fountain in the middle, pretty much everything you need.
Yep, and then
Anything from
Make
1
the
to
perfect
9.
Yep, and then here we go.
What about the time they use the bread thing for the ramp, and Medusa,
The bread box for the fountain.
Alto Loco, and Maxi all tied. That was best. They should have bring back ties so they can both.
Yeah, right. But we're
Yeah,
getting off
ties.
topic now. World Finals 13, 15 were a bit less well received at this point. Dirt was becoming the norm, but regardless, crush cars were still not uncommon seen on track. World Finals 16, 17 have been heavily criticized for their nearly dirt-only setups, which have been seen as boring due to their lack of crush cars, as well as major challenging obstacles, which has essentially been tripped for the World Finals. World Finals and World Finals 18 surprisingly exploded with approval as it brought back the fountain, more cars, buses, and much less challenging course, allowing for more trucks to stay out longer. And then, of course, World Finals 19 was met with both positive and negative reviews, with some saying it was one of the better events of 2018. That sounds like just Swag and Josh. While others thought it was near the worst of being the last World Finals in Sam Boyd, including trucks breaking down all the time, which, by the way, I think it was like only a quarter of the trucks filled their time in the World Finals. Gee, maybe that's why you shouldn't shut them down all the goddamn time. Following the peak of World Finals success in 2011, the World Finals tracks, particularly since 2015, have become criticized for their lack of crush cars and vans on the freestyle tracks. Instead, these tracks have been near sole users of dirt ramps. These tracks have been seen as boring compared to older tracks that have more cars. The tracks have also been disdained for their scene. I already said boring. Oh, here we go. Their large size and complexity, causing many trucks to break or crash early in freestyle. This was especially disdained in World Finals 17, as well as whereas only 5 of the 32 trucks completed bonus time. I could have swore I counted 8 on that one as well. either way, as the others had broken or crashed before they can do so, and it began to switch to 2-day format and such. World Finals use of fan judges have been sharply criticized and shit. I mean, this is just the World Finals alone. Do I have to keep on going to show these fucking idiots that no, the fans do not agree with you that Monster Jam is better off now than it was years ago?
I think you hit the nail on the head.
Oh my god. Well,
Yeah,
you know what's funny, Matthew? Even though you said that, it's gonna bounce right off the head of Adam's server and all the idiots that we deal with. Oh, boy.
So true.
Yeah.
One
Imagine-
more. There's also one more quick thing I want to say. I just want to go back to the fact with fan judging, and Josh actually told me the other day that if we go back to official judging, fans will still boo the officials more than the actual fan judges themselves.
Well, no. We're still gonna be booing if they're bad, but they're not gonna be anywhere near as bad as what they are now. Oh god. Hell no.
Serious.
If you're voting for the winner on judgeszone.com and they don't take the lead, you're booing yourself.
Yeah, and funny too, considering
That's
the fact
rigging.
that Swag criticized it, yet he was the one who gave Jim a 10 for his run when all he did was hit the center jump and flipped over in World Finals 19. That's a 10 in his eyes.
He also gave Rosalie Raymer a 10 for that one-hit wonder.
Yeah, really. That's a 1 for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Well, maybe a little bit extra for Rosalie, but even so, like, no more than like 2 since it was a 1 hit. But honestly, I wonder if he even takes it seriously or any of them take it this seriously, unlike us.
Yeah, also the thing with the
have
judges
you-
zone thing is that you get the trolls that just ruin the scores.
Yeah.
You get the trolls that give 10s for no reason.
Yeah, like all the
But I have a
kids.
Yeah,
question, right?
absolutely.
Do you even have to be
Because
at
it's
the
criminal,
event
though.
to score it?
I was able to...
You have to be within a certain radius of the stadium.
So I wonder if I scored, because I actually scored for World Finals 19 on their site, so I guess it didn't count then. Who knows?
Have you guys noticed when fan judging, they judge something really good, but yet boo?
Yep,
It's like they're booing themselves.
yep, everyone's been pointed out already.
Wow.
But, so yeah.
No, think about this for a second. You go back a year, go back another year, and go back another year. It's still the same thing.
Yeah.
They boo the same thing.
Yeah, they've been doing fan judges
So
since
what's the point of fan
2015. They
judge?
brought that back. It's just ridiculous. It's obvious. It's just not good. I don't understand why these people can't see that when we can clearly see that. And we've been watching this league. I mean, not just Monster Jam, but Monster Trucks in general forever. We can see this crap. I don't understand how they can't. Well, in Josh's case, we already know why.
Roasted.
Yep. I'm almost done this. Anyone else have anything left to say? Because we're getting really time to end this because it's been on for an hour now, and I got stuff to do.
I think we
Like
debunked
what?
pretty much everything. If there's just one last thing I could just say about the crush cars, if there's so much of a safety concern, then you could at least just put them towards the center of the track or block up more sections of the stands if you're worried about the shards of the cars.
Yeah.
Like, it's not rocket
Exactly.
science. Just don't
But-
get rid of them entirely.
But remember, Adam, that requires a brain. Feld doesn't have a brain, remember? And all they see and care about is money. Just like Najee only thinks about Mayumi.
Around a Rousey.
Yep. That was a good burn.
And
anyway.
Rosalie Raymer.
But
I broke up with Rosalie.
all right, enough. So we'll finish it off right here because I gotta do so much editing stuff. I wanted to remind everyone, of course, I'm doing the MTWS Anaheim event. It's still for March 17th. I finished rendering all of the quarterfinals passing, so maybe later tonight, if I can even talk, because all the screaming and yelling I had to deal with earlier. Hopefully, I can get that all done tonight, and maybe soon get to round semifinals and finals. Damn it, Anthony, mute yourself. I'm getting tired of echoing, interrupting me. And of course,
He is muted.
shit, what was I gonna say now? Fuck, I forgot it was about something coming up. What was it? Oh yeah, I'm thinking, because I've never really told any of you guys, I've only hinted at, but I'm thinking about maybe doing another Riggs or Rods event after I finish the Anaheim event come up, if maybe anyone wants to do that possibly.
I'll
I mean,
do it.
you've told me that straight up
Go
before,
try
I
it.
Yep.
think.
Yeah. Well, I haven't decided yet, boy. Still haven't worried about that yet, but that's what I'm thinking about doing right between Anaheim and Arlington, so I'll be looking forward to that. And then,
Yeah,
of
count
course,
me in for that.
yeah, and then, of course, for all of you who don't
I'll
remember,
be in it.
and, and of course, you all know MTWS, my Monster Truck League, for its 10th anniversary. As I mentioned, I'm already working on Anaheim. If I remember, hopefully I'll put a link in the description or the comments of this video, so if any of you want to see a real Monster Truck League that's run by an actual fan of the sport all his damn life since he was fucking free, and see how well it is compared to Monster Jam, give some support. So, oh yeah, I'm going to be making a track on MTM2 and maybe help on Rigs Rod with Adam if he's offering to help. I might make a Tokyo-style event, which is a track I made for my MTWS Tokyo event 7 years ago, which I'll show eventually when I make that. I'm going to do that right after I finish Anaheim, so you all have something to look forward to that as well, and of course. Okay, now I had to add this in too, because I forgot to mention this in the video itself. I'm also eventually working on a hashtag Make Monster Jam Great Again video, which I've been working on, well, thinking of for numerous years, but a couple months ago I actually made a server with everyone pretty much here in it, and we've started listing up ideas of how we could make the league great again, and I hope to eventually do a video on that saying basically like if I had full control of Monster Jam, what I would do to make it great again. So hopefully I get around to finishing that eventually so you all can enjoy that. But until then, you can also watch MTWS to understand pretty much basically what I would do if I ran Monster Jam. Hopefully got debuts, commentaries, and I got 2 trucks I'm still working on eventually to get on that. So I'm gonna end off here. You all had said your last word, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
To film the ass kissers, you can just go to hell.
Can we get one more felt? Can we get one more
I
felt
hope
screen,
you
Najee?
sell
One more
Monster
felt
Jam
screen.
to someone
Yeah,
who has
hey,
a brain.
Najee, we need one more Feld scream.
Oh!
That was kind of shitty,
Weak,
but that was
but
still
good
pretty
enough.
funny.
Fuck you, Feld.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Correct.
Hashtag Make
you
Monster
know that.
Jam Great Again.
Yep. Hashtag Make Monster Jam Great Again. But also, Najee, you think that was bad? Remember, earlier today when you took so long to try and get you out, I had something that you would definitely would have loved, a picture of Mayumi, but since you took so long, you couldn't get it, so shit on you.
You does not want to date.
Thank you for watching, and of course, if you want to see part 1, you can check it out right here, and of course, like I said, tune in for eventually, hopefully soon, for part 3, just no idea how long it's going to be, but it'll probably be a while, but tune in for that when that comes out too.